And welcome along to Aston Villa from the stands. I hope you're well. Make sure you smash the like button on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And of course, get in the comment section with our latest Aston Villa transfer news today. This is a pre-recorded video and I hope you're all well. Two stories have emerged. Everton are interested in John McGinn and Ollie Watkins linked to another Premier League club. This guy seems to be playing Premier League bingo. Every club seems to be interested, monitoring, targeting Ollie Watkins, hence the abbreviations. It all seems a little bit crazy, a little bit cod wallets, but at the same time, we can't ignore the situation. Two players, John McGinn, Ollie Watkins, will they be at Aston Villa or will they stay or leave? We'll have to wait and find out. Let's start with the John McGinn story, nice and easy. Everton have shown interest in John McGinn, and Aston Villa have put the big hand up to say he shall not be going anywhere. Stay still, look elsewhere, we're not interested. And this has come up, as I said, reported today by, of course, John Towley, who says that following, as you can see, again, sorry, Jacob Tanswell, who has said the following: Everton have shown interest in John McGinn, but Aston Villa have indicated they would like to keep him. Now, this story, spoken about, I've been thinking about, essentially, it's a difficult situation for Aston Villa. John McGinn has basically 2 years left on his deal, and he will finish in the 26-27 season. This is penultimate season at Aston Villa. This is the last time, if Villa aren't looking to renew his contract, this is the last time McGinn could be sold for cash this season. Otherwise, he's leaving on a free next year. But of course, some people will tell you that John McGinn is indisposable, indispensable. He's captain fantastic. You cannot get rid of him. And there's even been some really interesting tweets about it now. For example, ABFC Stato has put the following that, in my opinion, do not even think about selling your club captain. McGinn is a vital cog in this Villa team, a player who's played out of position a lot by Unai Emery to fill the gaps in. Non-starter for me. And I think that's one of the key attributes with John McGinn, is that he genuinely can play a wide range of positions. I even think if you'd ask John McGinn to go and goal, he's the sort of guy who would put the gloves on and do it. But we've seen him playing that double pivot. We've seen him play as a second striker, left wing, right wing, anywhere really from centre mid onwards. John McGinn will do a role. But the big question people always ask is John McGinn good enough for that Aston Villa 11? Does John McGinn get into the Aston Villa 11 if everyone is fit? And being club captain, being captain himself, you would want the man wearing the armband to be the number one starter for Aston Villa. And that's how I see it. So Villa have to make a decision. Is this guy a club legend? Is this guy someone you need in the dressing room? And is this a guy that you just keep rolling a one-year contract until he wants to leave himself? Or is this someone you cash in, get 15 million for, treble the price and go, good business, thanks for coming? Everton, they will be very aware it's not going to be easy at all to price John McGinn. And maybe with David Moyes links of him being Scottish and Everton needing more resources as centre mid, maybe they feel John McGinn is the man they can get on their budget. But like I said, Villa fans, for me, I don't think you see John McGinn go anywhere. And personally, I wouldn't want to see him leave. I think he needs to be in that squad. Though he may not be a starter for me, he's certainly a player we need in depth. So I'm all for John McGinn stand, and I won't be changing my tune on that one. So that's the first story. But the second story is even more bizarre. Ollie Watkins. Now, we've heard Ollie Watkins to Arsenal. We've heard Ollie Watkins to Manchester United. And now the new one is Ollie Watkins linked to Newcastle. Newcastle United, I think, have got what I would call their reserve shopping list. Their reserve shopping list because they seem to be preparing for life if Alexander Isak goes. Remember, they've already let Callum Wilson go. And if Isak goes, they'll need a new number 9. So this is the conversation that's being touted today by Craig Hope. Ollie Watkins and Brentford's Jan Visa have been discussed by Newcastle Chiefs in the last fortnight. Now, this again was reported by Craig Hope, who again is a Daily Mail chief football reporter. If you want to take the Daily Mail as a strong source or a weak source, that is up to you to choose. But what I'm saying here is this. In real sense, Newcastle like to go for Prem-proven players. Look in the way they've signed Anthony Elanga. Look in the way in which they've brought in a player like that this summer straight away. Then they're looking for James Trafford. Newcastle's approach and Eddie Howe's approach seems to be to poach people who have played in the Premier League, who know the league well and are experienced in it. If Alexander Isak is to go, then for me, Ollie Watkins is the next best thing to Alexander Isak. His numbers right up there. He's consistent. He can be the main man. He likes being the main man and plays a similar sort of style that which Newcastle and Villa do as well. Newcastle have the Champions League to offer. Villa do not. But for me, Ollie Watkins seems to be the number 9 that is linked to everyone because he is such a good quantity, such a good quality, and it's so hard to find another Ollie Watkins in Europe. So personally, for me, when I look at this story, again, a bit of a non-starter. It would have to take a major shift or major change to get Newcastle to buy Ollie Watkins. But we do know that they have a big wage bill, a big budget. They have 150 million minimum war chest Eddie Howe's been given. They've already spent 55 on Alanga. Maybe they'll put in a cheeky bid for Watkins. We'll have to wait and see. I can't see him going there. I don't think you guys will be able to see him going there. But isn't it fascinating? Ollie Watkins linked to another Prem club again. What is going on? Will we keep this man? Do you still see him playing for Villa come the end of the transfer window? Would love to know your thoughts, feelings on Ollie. That's the main stories that are coming out of today from Villa. Again, another quiet day. Big up to each and every single one of you. Thank you for watching. Smash a like, subscribe, and get in the comments with your thoughts and feelings. I'm out of here. Ta-da.